Okay, so let's get back to viruses a minute. All right, so we're dealing in mRNAs, right? And in past class, I think we talked about how that is the one constituent that can get out of a cell is the memory. So we call it a virus, right? But why? Why do you, and how does how in actuality in A&P, and I was going to talk to Pat about this because this is a very important look at how cells signal immune responses. And very important, especially when the cell is starting to be chewed up or starting to break apart or changes morphology through acidosis, how it releases part of its RNA for help. And the mRNAs are like the memories ones that can come out of a cell and initiate a lymphocyte into that particular cell, because every cell, you've got 100 trillion cells and each one is an individual. No two blades of grass are the same, no two snowflakes are the same. Who could create something like that? Right? And the same thing, no two parasites are the same. Yeah. No two anything is the same. Amazing. Might be similar, close. No two zebras are the same. No two zebras have the same striping. How can you do that? That's why I'm a God lover. It's amazing, isn't it? When you look at that. But if you think you have viruses, viruses are simply there to initiate what? Detoxification. When the body doesn't want something in it, how does it get rid of it? Detoxification. That's a word that we use in the natural health field because that's nature. Medical doctors, they live in their own world of who knows where. But nature uses detoxification to get rid of the unwanted, just because man doesn't understand that. And if you're a milk drinker, a yogurt eater, a cheese eater, starch and all your meats and stuff, you're going to have a hard way when you go into a detoxification. This is why through the years we've learned how to hydrate you and how to fix you so you have a better detox. And if you never get your kidneys filtering, detox can be a little more difficult, a little more healing crisis than normal. Once the kidneys are filtering, the detox symptoms, the healing crises, the big ones aren't as much. That, in the earlier years when I didn't understand that as much, yeah, man, I could get a call from you at 2 and 3 in the morning. But so the virus is not something you want to think about. You don't want to take an herb for a virus because there is none. These are proteins. These are pieces of RNAs. This is just for the body to initiate detox. So what are you going to do? You're going to detox. If that naturopath doesn't understand what virals are, maybe he needs to get with a virologist and talk to him and understand how the body creates these viruses and why. And the word viruses scares everybody to death. But they're initiating immune responses. The body has to detox itself periodically, or you're going to have a hard way. You hit my age, and you've never detoxed yourself, and you've been trash eater all your life, good luck. And I'm saying that in nursing homes. You get them in there in the 80s and 90s in a nursing home, and I've been in bunches of them. I've had my grandmother and my mother simultaneously in them. And let me tell you, not fun. But the diet is typical medical diet. Trash, milk, acid ash foods, congesting foods, proteins the body doesn't want. And then they wonder why man has these problems. So, when you're in these levels, you're going to have a serious problem. And, of course, they don't know how to deal with detoxification when you do go through that. So the first thing they do is try to treat you. Some will use an antibiotic. Well, that kills a lot of them right off. When you go in a cold and flu, you're welcoming the bacteria in your body. Come on in and help. I need help to eliminate these wastes that are blowing back on my cells. I need help with acids. Well, the best creature in the world for acids is what? Guess what? What's the best creature in the world for acids? Bacterium.